Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to a wonderful Wednesday morning here over at Money Mindset Coaching, where I'm going to be revealing the mystery behind choosing the right price for your services in your business. It's a really tricky subject, isn't it, right? And in a few moments, I'm going to show you how to do that. And give you the exact answer to that tricky mystery. I'm just going to invite my wonderful business colleague Christine on to join us on the live today. We're doing a fabulous workshop on confident pricing in September, and we're doing that jointly together because there's two things that really kind of solve confident pricing and inviting more money into your business, because that's what you want, isn't it, before the year ends, to be able to invite more money into your business so you can really say 2018 was fabulous. So without further ado, let me try and add Christine. Here we go. It's always nervous bit, isn't it, when we're trying to do the technology? But we're getting good at this. It works most times. So let me see. Hey, good morning. Hi. We're getting really good at this joint thing.
Good morning.
I think we're doing really well. We
make sure my volume is up.
I can hear you, so that's a good start. So hopefully the world can hear you too.
Just making sure my volume is up high enough. There we go.
Hi, Eleanor. Nice
Hopefully
to see you as well.
Good.
I'm going to say,
yeah.
I can hear you. So you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hi, Eleanor. Hi, Louise.
Oh,
people just joined.
Good morning. We've got a little gang. A lovely gang this morning. That's really nice to see everyone. This is a really tricky subject, right? Talking about pricing your services and knowing what is the right price. And I've invited Christine on this morning because we've both been in that place, and I'm sure you may have found this too, where you're just done with giving away too much for too little. And you know, you've got that kind of sinking feeling where you suddenly realize that you've given a discount out without somebody even asking again. And you know, the thought of really having those conversations around money can make you feel quite icky. And I know that's a real problem for a lot of small business owners. And that's something you've come across as well, Christine?
Yeah, actually, before I met you, I sort of was really not confident with my pricing. So I knew the emotional side, and I tapped on all that sort of stuff with my emotional freedom. So yeah, I'd done that, but I still somehow had this sort of thing. I don't think I'm charging enough. But what's the right price to charge? So yeah, meeting you, I then did some work with you on the more sort of business side of things, and got it straighter in my head from the practical point of view. And now I feel like I'm charging a good amount. There's always work to do on yourself, but yeah, I'm much more confident at explaining to people, well, this is what I do and this is what I charge. So I don't know if you were going to discuss a couple of, I think we were going to also discuss about some of the perceived wisdom around setting your prices, which I think was one of the things that was concerning me, because I charged more than some other people for certain things that I did.
I think that's a really legitimate concern. So for anybody who doesn't know Christine and I'm a money mindset and income strategist. So that means that I help small business owners create consistent income in their businesses through powerful mindset shifts and taking practical action. And Christine, your business, if you just want to
Yeah,
explain what that is, that will set a bit of context.
I'm a complementary and holistic therapist, so I consider the whole person when they have an issue. I have various modalities, so I am a certified aromatherapist, I am an emotional freedom technique and matrix re-imprinting practitioner, and I also, so the aromatherapy side, I use essential oils. I also am a Reiki practitioner, so I have lots of different strands of things, and I've come across lots of different things as I've sort of been working through these techniques to actually look at the whole person and treat them from a holistic point of view. So it's about your lifestyle as well as everything else, but not so much on the political side as you, Caroline, about actually working back to where you need to, what you need to be making and where you're coming from on that side of things.
Absolutely, and this is what I think is really powerful. For me, I think there's always two parts to feeling confident around money, confident in that money conversation with your client, confident in what you're doing in your business and the prices that you're setting for your services. And I think that's partly recognizing and building your awareness around your emotional response to money and pricing and that conversation. And that's where you come in to really help us get some deeper shifts going there with those different modalities that you're talking about. They're so useful and so transformational, and also part business strategy. So it's having those two things together that really kind of make it amazing, right? And yeah, so we've both worked on that to kind of bring ourselves forward. But as you mentioned, the issue, one of the issues that you had was like, well, how do I, as a holistic practitioner, kind of charge prices that resonate with me and with my clients without kind of then looking at what everybody else is doing, right? That's the temptation. And I think that's the traditional advice, right? If somebody says, oh, let's look at your pricing, we'll do a competitor analysis and see what everybody else charges and kind of plump yourself somewhere in the middle, right? It's probably it. Don't be too expensive, don't be too cheap, just pop yourself somewhere in the middle. And it's worth, in some ways, it is worth being aware of what else is around there in the marketplace. But I think there's also this idea of what the market can bear. So I think in your line of work, oh, should have brought up a glass of water. Excuse me. In your line of work, I think that's quite common, isn't it? To think, oh, well, the holistic market can only bear XYZ price, right? You know, people only charge so much for Reiki sessions, or they only charge so much for aromatherapy. But I'd like to really kind of blow that out of the water and say, well, actually, I think in any niche, right, whether that be holistic therapy, whether that be, I mean, we've got Eleanor on here today, who's a lawyer, you know, in any niche, really, that you can find people who are charging from this kind of amount to this kind of amount, right? So anything from, you know, a few pounds for a book or an ebook or something like that, up to I don't know, I don't want to put a limit on it, right, what people could charge, but quite feasibly I've seen people charge, you know, £10,000 for like VIP days with them and stuff like that. So who's to say, right, that the transformation you're offering isn't worth spending £10,000 a day, one-to-one, having a beautiful VIP treatment day with you to really make some major shifts in you know, the areas that you specialize in. So that the money mindset work we're doing together, or the food cravings, or the different, and the shifts that you help people with around illness and stuff like that. I think when I really think about it, I think, oh my God, you know, that's priceless work. It's priceless work. So how do you put
what
price on that, right?
what price are you it's like, what price are you actually putting on a specific shift you want to make? Or, and that is like when you work with things at a deeper level. I mean, you do brilliant work, Caroline, and that really helped me. But the things that I needed to shift at a lower level as not something that getting a business plan, getting a strategy is actually going to do for you. So you've got things going back that's running in your subconscious you don't even know about, from years and years ago. And if we can then get to the root of that and change your perspective on that, change your belief about yourself or the world or your clients, it's going to make a huge difference.
Huge difference. So really the secret, the mystery here, the mystery revealed to how you know if you're choosing the right price is two things. It's one, how do you feel about your price, right? Because if you don't feel great about the pricing that you're charging, or the prices that you've set, then your potential client will know. Okay, they'll be able to sense it, they'll be able to tell, and that's when you'll start losing business, unfortunately. So this is why it's really important to feel really great about your pricing. And the trick, if you're not the trick really, but the actual solution, let's say, to feeling great about your pricing is, one, to discover the maybe some emotional blocks that you have around that and do some work to solve that. So that's your super area of expertise. And to also then, the second thing is to have a logical strategy around your pricing. So it's not just about arbitrarily. It's not about just randomly, let's change that word. It's not just about randomly sticking a naught on the end of your prices just to charge more, because if you don't feel great about that, then it's not going to resonate with you or your clients. It's about having a strategy within your business that allows people to access you at different price points, and that also allows you not to be giving away too much, too little. So that's what we're going to be covering in our workshop in September. We are going to be giving you the exact method to the 5 steps to confident pricing, and involved in that, we're also going to be clearing your emotional blocks around money so that you can invite more in and receive more into your business. The workshop's in Yule on the 12th of September, and we have a special offer for anyone who wants to book before tomorrow, right? Is it tomorrow? Yes,
yeah, before tomorrow. So
yeah,
people who have
we shifted our Facebook Live to today, yesterday.
Also, people who've already booked, like Eleanor there, we're going to, you get this anyway because it's the follow-up coaching sessions, 1-to-1, 30 minutes online with each of us. So you guys who have already booked will get that. So anybody else, if you haven't booked, then please, if you book by the end of tomorrow, you get a 30-minute coaching session 1-to-1 with Caroline online, and a 30-minute 1-to-1 coaching session with me online as well, to help you get a strategy specifically for you, and to maybe clear some emotional block around that with me. So
yeah, absolutely. So it's a really lovely follow-up from the workshop, and I always say it's worth the price of the workshop anyway. So that's I think that's a great bonus that we're offering there. So, and we're just super excited about having lots of lovely small business owners together in the room, getting ready to really nail it for the end of the year. And I just really believe that feeling confident around talking around money and having your pricing structure in place is one of the things that will really make sure that 2018 finishes with a flourish for you. If you want to find out more, shall I put the link in the comments? Where's the commenting thing? There it is. So the link, if you put... I do, yeah. So the link to the workshop is bit.ly. So this is the short link, bit.ly. I'll put it in the comments. Great pricing mindset. And I think you need to capitalize each of those words. Great pricing mindset. There we go. I've popped it in there. And we would love for you to join us. So I think that will be, we shall finish for today. What do you think, Christine?
Okay, thank you for everybody who joined today.
Yeah, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. I'm sure we will